Hello everyone! I'm so excited to introduce this goofy blog or funny blog. You can call it whatever you prefer. So I will be running Tweety and the Magic Gems, which is a board party game, a little bit like Mario Party. You will see all the specificities during the run. I'm MsTruffles, obscure speedruns enthusiast, and I'm here with Laika, my lovely commentator. Hello, Laika.
Hi.
So I'm gonna exit this menu now. It was only to get a little introduction music. So I will be running the 2 CPU category, which means I'm gonna be playing against obviously 2 CPUs. I can also play with 1 CPU and 3. The more CPUs we will have in a run, obviously the longer the category will be and the more RNG you will see. So I think 2 CPUs is a good middle ground, you know. So here is the character select screen. We have an incentive actually for the character I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna ask which character is winning the bid war.
Hello. It looks like, and I'm very happy to say this, that Mark Antony is the winner of this bid war.
We were talking about this character actually before the run. So yeah, it was actually pretty close. So thank you so much for donating for this bid war. So very quick thing, this character choice for me won't change anything about the gameplay. You will only have obviously a different sprite and a different theme song. But for the CPUs, it will be different because they will have strengths and weaknesses in every mini games. So for this, I'm gonna choose Sam and Porky Pig because they are usually not very good at some very recurrent minigame. And I'm gonna put Porky Pig at third because I realized while practicing the game this morning that on a specific minigame, it can troll you a lot. So I think this is a better choice. I'm saying a lot of good luck in the chat. Thank you so much. I will need it. This is an RNG hell run. I'm gonna put the game is in easy mode. We'll say why during the run. As the run is not starting now. It's gonna start when I'm gonna draw the first card. For now, I'm just gonna change few options. I'm gonna put the computer speed at fast, so they will choose what they will be doing faster, and I'm not gonna look at battles between CPUs. It will be obviously a free time save. So there it is. When I'm gonna draw the card, it will be the start of the round. So be ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm gonna let Laika commenting now.
Yeah, so as you see, we do not roll dice in this game. We actually draw cards from 1 to the ace with all the queens and stuff like this in between. And yeah, already first gem collected. That went very quickly. So a bit about the story and why do we collect gems here. So Tweety was actually cursed by something in the forest.
A curse,
and
yes.
is turning into stone. And the only way to save Tweety is to collect 5 magic gems who are hidden around the world in different cities. And for some reason, everybody wants to help Tweety and find the gems, but everybody is competing against each other to find the gems, and we are actually going to steal the gems from each other as well, if the RNG allows it. So that is a bit absurd, but let's just accept this as fact of this world. So yeah, here we saw MsTruffles collect the first gem in Buenos Aires, and there are actually 16 different cities, and each of the 5 gems is in one of the cities. So we are on a world map, basically, and you can see those white dots and those red dots, and the white dots are just normal tiles. If you land on a red dot, you actually get to play a mini game against 3 other players. So even if you only play against 1 CPU in the mini game, you will always have 4 players. The ones that are not on the board will be called guest players. So yeah, and funnily enough, even though this game is full of RNG, each of the tiles has its minigame, it's always the same minigame on the same tile. So sometimes we already know what's coming up because we just remember which minigame is where. And yeah, the first minigame is coming up. Let's see what it is. The water rocket.
It's pretty tricky.
Yeah, so in many of the minigames you have to mash the A button, and every minigame has its own pattern that you have to mash in. And here you have to mash to get high enough. Like,
I didn't practice for
work.
this specific pattern. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because Mark Anthony has a very specific behavior on this minigame, because he will always go at the top of the jauge and go to the outer space, and he will do it very fast. So if the line is close to the ground, that's good for you because he will just still try to go in outer space. But if it's very far in the sky, you will probably lose against him.
Yeah. So as you have just seen, Sam actually got an ace, and when you get an ace or a 7, which is called the lucky 7, you also get an item. And what we see here now is Porky got the Joker card, and you have to draw a card, and then the She-Devil or the Tasmanian Devil can come and put you away on a random spot. And we got the water rocket again. That's amazing.
I'm gonna try to do it better.
The goal is always on a random height here, so it's not always the exact same. Yeah, and on the next turn, pay attention to the upper right corner of the screen, because there you will see a compass, and this shows us the shortest way to the next gem, which is very handy. So if you're not sure where to go next, just follow the compass and it will lead you to the gem. Yeah, so one very important strategy in many of the runs is actually to steal gems from other players. And you can do that when you and the other player have at least one gem. And yeah, let's first check out the minigame. Okay, this is a great time for donations because
this minigame is long.
It's long.
Absolutely. We have a $1,618 donation from the Yeti.
Nice.
It reads, "Hey all, Yeti here. We're so excited to share we've raised over $1,600 for Malala Fund with the support of your orders from our Frost Fatales collection. A huge shout out to all the staff, volunteers, and runners for their hard work." And I'd also like to point out really quickly that the Final Fantasy IV Surprise Sprite incentive is at about 2,000 of the 7,000 needed, so we're well on our way.
Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe I should mention, why do we even do the minigames in the first place? So if you win a minigame, you get points. And you can use those points in the shops. Like each city has a shop, and each of those shops offers different items. So for example, Berlin has different items than, let's say, New York, for example. Mm-hmm. And some of the items are, very good for the run. Some not so much. But yeah, each city also has an airport with different destinations you can fly to with an airplane ticket that you have to buy. Oh yeah, the turtle minigame. Reminds me a bit of the good old Frogger game, so...
The CPUs are not good at this minigame, usually. You will see them failing a lot.
I think we could have one more donation?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Dire Dashund. No comment, but thank you so much for that donation.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I should mention that for now, I really don't have good RNG with the cards. I had maybe two good ones, but then it's going pretty slowly.
Yeah, we always want, like, generally the higher the number, the better, so...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Porky is actually going to collect his first gem, the yellow one, so we might be able to steal it from him later.
I'm gonna try to go for... maybe Sydney, or I think it's Hong Kong, and then try to meet them. Where is the gem here? Okay, it's here. I'm gonna check the.
Okay.
I have a file where I can see all the items I can get on every shop. So I will check that real quick.
Yeah, so MsTruffles just collected the second gem, so now she has the purple one and the red one. So we got all the gems in the Americas. So, oh yeah, this is a random event that can happen. The taxi drive.
Yeah.
It's just a random event that just sometimes happens. There are actually some other different random events that, depending on the RNG, can be very helpful or very bad. For example, if you land on a specific tile, you get teleported to Hollywood. And yeah, that can either be very good or very bad, depending on the RNG.
This taxi event, by the way, it only happens when you step on exit tile in a city. So it's very rare for this reason.
Yeah. Yeah, so next up we're gonna head towards Australia, I think. And-
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so in each, like, you can enter each city, and then this city has its own little board, as you can see, and has some of the, like, tourist attractions that you would typically go and visit. So yeah, that's interesting. And let's see what the AI does next. Yeah, one funny thing about the AI is there are items that you can place on the map, and if another player runs into them, they have to skip either one turn or maybe even 3 turns. And what often happens is the AI runs into their own items. And this is an interesting item that
Yeah.
Porky just got, because this can either make or break a run.
Yeah.
Okay, what we just... Sorry, there's so much to explain here because so much is going on.
So
we
yeah,
just-
there was a challenge between the 2 CPUs, and they just got a draw game. So it actually doesn't change anything. If someone win during a challenge, they can steal a gem from the other player.
Yeah, I was about to explain something, but I'm not sure what.
The Royal
Ah, yeah,
Family Ring.
The Royal Family Ring. So this ring gathers every player in a random city, like in one city. So now all of the 3 players are in the same city.
That's
and this can
very
either be
interesting.
this can either be amazing or terrible, because now we can steal some gems from the other players. But if the RNG isn't great, then we might lose a gem. So that's exciting.
This might be an incredible run if it goes well. I'm already saying you that if it goes very well for the rest of the run, it can be very good because... Okay, let me focus. I'm gonna explain after that.
Yeah, focus.
Okay, I'm winning. I'm gonna steal the
Nice.
green gem because it's not in this
Amazing.
city, and I'm gonna work and collect the yellow gem in Hong Kong. So I'm gonna be at 4 gems, and I will... Oh, I totally missed that. I was sure that the yellow gem was in Hong Kong. So yeah, never mind. I'm gonna change my plan.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can still challenge.
Oh yeah, this is the most RNG minigame. You just have to pick a color, and if it comes, then you win, and if not, then you lose.
Okay.
It's just...
That's too risky. I'm gonna go with a draw game.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
If it was the same minigame, I could have tried to steal the second gem, but it's too risky. If I lose this minigame just to RNG, it would have been terrible, and I would have lost another gem. I mean, a gem.
Yeah. I mean, you could technically just go back and challenge him again, but
Maybe.
yeah, let's just see what happens. Yeah, so most of the items in this game are actually not very useful for the speedrun, to be honest. So we only use like a certain number of items. For example, there are feathers, which double or triple or even quadruple your card count that you can walk. Those are amazing items. And yeah, depending on the RNG, the family ring can be amazing.
There's also the airplane ticket, which can
Yes,
be very
the airplane
interesting.
tickets can be very good, depending on depending on which city you are in. You can only fly to 3. You can always fly to 3 different destinations, which are set between the cities. Wait a minute. Who won that challenge?
Sam.
So, does he have the yellow gem now? Yes.
Yes. But I think he
Oh.
will go for London now, so or
Yeah,
maybe
he's-
for New York. I don't know. I will see what he will choose. The CPUs
Yeah,
sometimes
so-
are just making some very weird choices. So I can tell
Yeah.
what they will do for now.
Yeah, the AI behavior is sometimes really weird. Like sometimes a CPU player will enter a city, they will have enough turns left to collect the gem and just go a completely different way. Yeah, MsTruffles is currently just seeing where the gem is. Okay, very good. So blue gem collected. So this means only one gem missing, which is the yellow one. And since Sam is still pretty close, we might be able to go and challenge him. But
Maybe.
let's just see. Maybe.
I just bought.
In this game, you never know.
I just bought a Monk's Pendant, which is a defensive item which can be useful. If an object puts you asleep, you will be awake instantly. So this is just a safety measure.
Yeah, what we saw here, Sam put an item on the map, and if we walk into it, we will be stopped for, I think, 1 turn. So we will try not to walk into it. Maybe Sam will walk into it. We don't know.
Porky Pig is actually Porky Pig, which is coming for me. So that's pretty annoying.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we get teleported? No.
That's basically no effect. I'm just gonna be able to move to just one tile.
Yeah. There is actually an item called Meat, which protects you against the Tasmanian Devil. So that's another good item that you can buy if it's available in the shop that you're currently visiting. So yeah, this game actually requires a lot of routing on the fly. And yeah,
I was about to say Sam is going for Sydney, but he has been teleported by the whistle to call a turtle. Basically, this item, if an opponent is on the water, they will be teleported somewhere else on the map with water. I will still try to meet him. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
now you have to do a challenge against Porky, right?
I can refuse it because it doesn't have any interesting gem for me.
I actually totally forgot that you can refuse it.
Yeah. Okay, Sam is coming back.
Okay, so this is actually very good news because we can challenge him and hopefully get the blue gem. That would be so amazing. Yeah, so this run requires a lot of routing on the fly. You have to adapt your strategy according to the RNG that is happening. It is very random. Like when I ran this game, my times at the beginning were like super bad, and then I just randomly broke the world record.
Yeah.
Because I just got like awesome RNG, and I was like totally out of my mind, and was like, wait a minute, did this really happen? And it was just, yeah, very, very
Oh,
interesting.
this is a hard minigame. Let me focus. No. Okay, I was stressed. So
Yeah, this is sadly a hard
this
minigame.
game is really stressing me. So
It looks easy, but believe me, when you're under pressure,
Yeah.
it is not easy, really.
I'm gonna
Okay, so
catch
Sam-
him back.
Yeah, so Sam just stole the gem from us, but we can get it back next turn, hopefully. So please send your good luck wishes in the chat, if you can.
Sometimes I'm very bad at this flag minigame, to be very honest with you. I practiced a lot today, but yeah, this minigame
It is stressful. It is stressful. And honestly, personally, if it's spinning, sometimes I'm like, oh, that must be green, and then it's stopped spinning and it's red. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, Sam's going to Sydney, so
I think the best thing is to try to catch him.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, that was this performance on flags was terrible. Sorry.
Yeah, it happens. Oh yeah, Porky just got this feather item that I talked about earlier, which is pretty cool because if you use it and then to draw a card, it doubles your count.
Okay, it doesn't change my strategy actually.
But wait a minute. We are missing the purple gem and the blue one, right?
Let me check after this. This
Okay,
minigame
this
is a little bit. Okay, I have the right timing, so it will be easy now. Daffy Duck is very
Yeah,
good
so
at this one.
there are only 3 chests, but 4 people, so yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, so let's see what the cards allow us to do or not. Yeah, so we are missing the purple one and the yellow one. So hopefully we can get one of those.
I think he has at least the yellow one.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
pipes.
Okay, this is a good pattern.
Nice. Okay, so there are different patterns of the pipes, and sometimes you can instantly see which pattern this is. And since MsTruffles knows this pattern, she knows that she has to go to the left. And now there is a 99% chance that we will actually win this game, and then she can take the yellow gem from Sam.
And 99% chance that Sam won't be able to finish this minigame because CPUs are extremely bad at this for some reason. Okay, actually I was wrong.
Well done, Sam.
well
done.
Sam.
Can we get one round of applause in chat for Sam? That was amazing.
Should I buy? Just in case I'm gonna buy this again.
Yeah, I think it's a good protective measure. So now we're just missing one gem, the purple
Yes.
one, which Porky has, right?
Yes, but I think he will be too far away, sadly. And I think Sam will challenge me again. So
Yeah. So I guess the strategy would be now to just walk over the ocean.
yeah,
Oh no, another challenge.
long minigame, but it will be easy.
Yeah, so we have time for a few donations here.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you. We have $50 from Space Coast Gaming. No comment, but thank you so much. We also have $13 from Non-Binary Code. Bingus? Bingus? Bingus. There's another name incentive. What did you expect? And that's right. The next game coming up after this, the Blue Marlin, does have a naming incentive for the fisher's name. Bingus is currently winning, but it could be Leafeon. It's up to you, chat. You could also add a new one. There's 8 characters.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So the strategy for this minigame, I'm just looking at the screen of the other player, so it will be always the same ghost and moles pattern. So I will be ahead in terms of strategy for that.
Yeah, MsTruffles won that by a mile, so GG.
It's probably one of the easiest game to win.
Okay, so Porky is... Yeah, Porky is using the feather, so now we can see what this item... Okay, this actually triples. That's actually... Yeah, and if you get an ace, for example, and then that gets tripled, you can walk across half the map. Like, it's just amazing. There is even one feather that quadruples, which is the Phoenix feather.
I didn't add any ace or lucky 7 at all. That's very
Yeah,
bad.
the RNG has not been gracious to MsTruffles, sadly.
Yeah,
But we are at 4 gems, so we are only missing 1. So let's hope we can get it done.
we have a long way to go though. So I hope
Yeah, this is-
cards will be good with me.
Very easy mini game. You just have to mash to climb the tree. So.
Cheer for Sam to help him winning this minigame.
Come on, Sam! You can do it! You can do it! Please!
And no, 50% of the time he won't be able to finish and we will just lose time.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, some CPUs are bad at minigames and good at others, and yeah.
Seriously?
They are getting so many items. This is so unfair, like seriously. I'm gonna send a complaint to the developers.
One good thing would be to see a royal family ring being used. So I could,
Yeah, that would be...
I could challenge
amazing.
Porky Pig.
Oh, little fun fact about the developers, they actually made a lot of games for Game Boy, NES, SNES, but also one game for the Virtual Boy, which was a baseball game. Just as a little fun fact for you all.
Orange
Yeah, so here you
minigame.
have to... you have to guess if the next number is going to be bigger or smaller, and you just pick whatever. It doesn't matter, unless it's a 1, of course, because then you always have to pick big.
And a king,
Okay,
and
so-
it will only always be small.
Yeah. So we actually won this. That's nice.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
good.
so now the strategy is to go across the ocean. As you do.
I'm a bit worried because
And
so many things can happen on my way. So I really hope
Yeah.
nothing really bad will happen.
Yeah, we have time for one donation.
Yeah.
Great. We have a $150 donation from Anonymous. No comment, but thank you so much for that donation.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks to everybody for the donations, no matter if big or small. Everything helps.
Sam has so many items and using this one.
I have never seen so many items on one player. Okay, so the rain cloud does what again?
It will have your score when you will draw a card for 1 turn.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
Yeah, it has been a while since I played this, so I'm not completely up to date on all the items. Oh, this is a random event, right?
I didn't see which one it is actually. I just pressed 2 too quickly, and I didn't hear any sound effects.
But those events, are they random or are they connected to the tile you're standing on?
I moved from one tile.
Because I actually don't remember. Okay, this is an item. I have no idea what this does.
It will put a snake on the tail.
Oh, yeah,
tile,
okay.
I mean.
Nice. Sneak.
I'm very worried about something actually, Laika, because
Yes.
Porky actually have 4 gems now.
Oh no. Oh no.
He is going to Moscow because he wants to go to Moscow, I guess. Which is not the way it's supposed to go.
The RNG for the cards is just so bad. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, this is terrible. I mean, to be fair, if Porky actually wins, then we just have to call time on that one, I guess.
Yeah, I made some
But-
bad decisions and I sadly
Yeah,
missed
but-
this mini game with Sam, I think.
Yeah, but also, like, if the RNG would be better for your cards, you would already be in New York right now and get the last gem, so... Why does he get a 10 now? This is just ridiculous.
I hope Sam doesn't have the red gem, but I don't think so. Oh, come on, game.
Yeah, okay, so... I don't know, maybe we can channel all the positive good luck energy together and send it to the game.
By the way, I'm seeing a comment in the chat. I've never lost a game while doing runs. Like everyone can just lose because Tweety is being transformed into a statue, but I've never saw that happening during a run. And if we go overestimate, it won't happen. I also never lost to any CPU, but this time it can happen, and that would be pretty embarrassing if it happens.
Honestly, marathon luck for a marathon run, like...
And challenging Porky Pig is actually a very risky strat, because if I lose...
Lucky 7! Let's go!
Yeah,
we get an item,
totally
which
useless.
is pretty useless.
Okay.
Okay, but we are getting close to the last gem, so let's all cross our fingers and press our thumbs.
Yeah. I will have to take a decision on next turn. If I challenge Porky Pig or if I'm going to New York. Oh my, I would love to get such good cards.
The card luck on the CPUs is just, yeah, very, very good, and for us it's very, very bad, so that can happen.
You know what?
Seriously?
I'm gonna try something risky. I'm gonna check what I can do, what I can buy in Rio de Janeiro and
Yeah,
Buenos Aires.
that's a good idea.
If it can help me Uh,
How much money do you have?
I can buy an airplane ticket to get to New York. That's one thing I can.
Oh, really?
That's one thing I can do.
Do you have 100 coins?
I have way more
it's
than
not,
this.
It's not coins, but we just call it then. I don't know. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. Like, buy a ticket, go to. Oh, Porky Pig is coming.
Okay, this has never happened before. If I lose this has never happened before.
Yeah, so this is very exciting, I guess.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm pretty excited.
What should I do? I think it's.
I have no idea.
No!
No, which
I did not
Hazel
know which
steals?
Hazel could be here.
No.
That's even
Okay.
worse.
Basically, what Witch Hazel does, she steals a gem from you. So now we are missing 2 gems again.
But Porky Pig has a lot of them,
Oh.
so we can bring it back.
I mean, we could just try and get them all from him. Oh, this is a good minigame for donations, I think.
Yeah, I said that
That's
thing.
great.
I said never happened
I-
before.
That's never happened before is okay too because it's super exciting. We have $25 from Aska424, which reads, "You're awesome. Less than 3."
Less than 3.
And I'd like to remind everyone that all donations made during Frost Fatales 2023 are going directly to the charity Malala Fund.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, Tweety might get teleported away. No. Okay. I think I've never seen this many Tasmanian devils where nothing happens. Like, this is just
I think I've
a
seen
very interesting.
What should I do? Yeah. Oh no, I'm still
Hey.
not.
Okay, just a random event that happened? Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
it stops me in my turn. I think we'll be able to call time pretty soon, I guess, but that will be a failed round for the first time.
I mean, it's a great showcase of how
Oh my
the
God.
RNG can affect everything. Like how the RNG affects the whole run. Like I think it's a great showcase. So
Are you kidding me, Porky Pig? You're not even collecting the gem? I hope you're having fun right now because this is wild.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
having so
never
much
seen-
fun.
I have never seen this before. This is just. Yeah, honestly, on the next turn we might have to call time because if Porky collects the gem, the game is
Yeah.
over. So maybe if Porky goes to get the gem, we are gonna call it. So
To be very fair, I've made I think one poor decision at some point, and it just like maybe
Yeah.
killed the run, but we didn't know. Let's
it
see.
happens.
Let's
It
see.
happens.
And that's a time
Come on,
for
Porky.
pretty soon.
Yeah. Okay. Time is
I will
coming up,
tell you.
and time.
That's
Porky Pig actually won. One round of applause for Porky Pig.
if you're
That has never happened before.
if you were actually cheering for Porky Pig, I guess you are happy now. And it was
This is
actually
hilarious.
underestimate, so the game knows.
That was
yeah.
amazing.
I mean, have you ever seen a Mario Party run where the CPU won? I guess not. So welcome to Tweety and the Magic Gems.
Oh my god, it couldn't have been like more
is so
unique
funny.
than this. That's the first time it ever happens. Porky Pig percent world record exactly. I'm gonna be very quick now. I'm gonna try to stay serious.
This is the great showcase of this game, honestly.
Porky Pig has traveled the most. I'm actually not surprised because I've been so unlucky with the cards.
His RNG was amazing.
I've been the best in match games, surprisingly. Match games are the challenges. Sam has been changed the most amount of players. I've been the best on mini games, so at least
Surprise.
mini games world record. And yeah, Porky Pig has won. It doesn't count as a real finish round. But
You
yeah,
are definitely the winner of the hearts. I guess everybody in chat can agree with on that. At least I hope so.
if you want to see me winning a real run, I will try to run this game a bit more this month on my channel. 2 seconds underestimate, yeah. So yeah,
Do you have any final things you'd like to say?
yeah. Do you have any shoutouts to say, Laika?
Just want to give a shout out to you for being awesome and to Zelda for being cute. So
Yeah, I was about to say the same for you, actually. And also, if you want to watch our streams, it's on Laika_in_space. If you want, especially to know this wonderful franchise, which is Bibi Blocksbergs. She runs a lot of games of this franchise. Also, in shoutouts, I want to do a shoutouts to everyone supporting me for my speedruns journey, my brother, my girlfriend, all my friends and my community. Thank you so much for supporting me. I would like to do one last shout out to the Frame Fatal staff, because Frame Fatal is such a huge community. It's pretty overwhelming for me to talk to all those people with for someone who has difficulty with social interaction. But every time I've been in contact with someone from the staff, a volunteer or something like that, it was always so kind, so understanding, so welcoming. So thank you so much. It's very important for me. So yeah, that's it for me. If you want to speedrun this game and try to beat Porky Pig, you can reach me on my streams or on SRC to learn more about the speedrun. It's a very fun run, I swear. Yeah, there's a lot of things to know, a lot of strategies. If you want to watch my stream, it's on MsTruffles. I mean, twitch.tv/MsTruffles. If you want to see some obscure speedruns, mostly indie games, but sometimes retro games too, it will be the place for you if you like that. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all, folks. Thank you for having me.
yeah, thank you so much.
Hex.
That's all, folks. Okay, so what I've learned from this run chat is absolutely under no circumstances are you to open random strange boxes that store all of the bad forest energy. But what I've also learned is that, thankfully, if the CPU wins, Tweety is still saved. So really, it's a win-win. Thank you again so much for showcasing that game, MsTruffles. It's always such a treat to watch games that you never even knew existed. Okay, let's read another donation. We have $25 from trainer Anade. Looking forward to Blue Marlin and fish puns. Corvame would definitely want the fisher to be named Leafeon, don't you think? I mean, absolutely, chat, right? So currently that's coming up next. Right now, Bingus is winning. So this is to name the fisher. It's an 8-character limit, and it is coming up soon. So if you would like to have Leafeon win, put your donations towards that incentive. With that, it's time to take a quick break. We will be back with more Frost Fatales 2023 shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Frost Fatales 2023 in benefit of Malala Fund. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. With more than 130 million girls out of school today, Malala Fund partners with education advocates and activists who are breaking down barriers that hold girls back. We are currently getting set up for the Blue Marlin, and while we do that, chat, let's reel in a few more of your donations. We have another $25 from Non-Binary Code, which reads, "If you bingus, do we not bleed?" We also have $25 from, I think it's a literal apostrophe chat. It's very small on my screen. No comment, but thank you so much for that donation. Well, it looks like the boat is almost prepped for the next run, but first, we would like to share with you a couple videos from our sponsors. Welcome back, everyone, to Frost Fatales 2023 in benefit of Malala Fund. I hope you enjoyed those videos from our sponsors. For those of you who are joining us, Frost Fatales is presented by Frame Fatales, an all-women community for those who are interested in speedrunning, charity events, and gaming. In addition to our two flagship events, Frost Fatales and Flame Fatales, we have a supportive community Discord with activities year-round, including Game of the Month and randomizer events. If you are a woman and would like to join the Frame Fatales Discord server, DM the @FrameFatales Twitter account or the GDQ Instagram account, or send an email to framefatales@gamesdonequick.com. All women, cis, trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming are welcome to join. Okay, let's see. We have a $25 donation from Nathan Collins. No comment, but thank you so much for that donation. Okay, chat, I think I'm going to move away from puns and switch to limericks now, so please wish me luck. The next game takes place in the sea. I hear it's as random as can be. She got a gold split. This run might be it, so let's cheer for some good RNG. The Marlin Any% by Karma is about to cast off. Take it away.